Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is the case of the Idaho quadruple murders that took place on the 13th of November, 2022. Inan Harsh is the neighbor of the girls, the victims. And he took this interview with Unresolved Crimes. Please like, share, and subscribe to them. I found this part to be really interesting.
Two door shuts, the car door and the apartment door. Another thing I just kind of dismissed, and I still don't think that's important. And yeah, that's kind of the only like other thing I found that was kind of interesting is a couple weeks. I don't want to say a couple weeks, but a few weeks before, I picked up a couple of hitchhikers on campus. Right, they were trying to go to the next party, and it was really cold, and they're like, "We're not trying to walk or whatever," and they were going to a couple houses down. They're going to like a party over there or whatever. And, like the girl's pretty cute. She was kind of hitting on me. And I was like, oh, this girl's pretty cool. The dude in the back was like, he was a little bit sketched out. He's like, yo, like, people know where we are. If you try to kill us, like, people know where we are. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, bro. I'm just like, talking to this girl. She's pretty cute. And like, you're like thinking I'm like going to stab you. I'm literally just giving you a ride here. Oh, I had to get some gas first. So maybe they were like a little bit sketched out. We took like a detour.
Hold on. When was this?
This was like, I think November, like early November. I remember it was snowing. So it was winter, but it was like a little bit ago, but it was, yeah, it was winter. So pretty recently, but not, like it was a little bit a while ago. But yeah, they were from. It was interesting to me is they were from Coeur d'Alene, and I know some of the people that were in the house are also from Coeur d'Alene, and just like the dude being like sketched out, like it kind of gave me like a vibe. I was like, did someone in Moscow like threaten him earlier or something? Like, is there some like weird dude, and this dude's like like scared or something? Because he brought it up multiple times, and I was just like, I didn't think I was very scary, but like, I guess when you're hitchhiking, whatever. But they were only going like, like half a mile or whatever. But after events, like I've been thinking about it. I'm like, yo, like what if this dude was threatened by somebody? Like what if there's like some guy like going around who's making people feel really uncomfortable? So I don't know. I don't really think anything of it. I think it was just like the dude was really drunk. He went on a detour to get some gas and he thought something. But I don't know. Like after these recent events, like maybe there is something more to it. I don't know.
To start with, why is Inan Harsh giving people rides or hitchhiking, letting them hitchhike after the situation that just happened, a quadruple murders? And why would the guy say that if you try to harm me or unalive me, people know where I am at? I find that to be a bit strange. I do understand people were on the edge, but for someone to say that a couple of times to you, and Inan Harsh reacted by saying, no, that's okay. It's not like I'm going to stab you. Trigger warning. I don't know if Inan Harsh just likes true crime and such things, but I find certain things that he said to be really, really off-key. Doesn't make sense. I wonder if the guy noticed some kind of behavior or if he saw some weapon on him for him to be being so scared.
Thinking back, I thought like, I heard like a little scream from like that vicinity, but it wasn't like.
Hold on a second. No, you're talking really fast, so if you could just hold on a second and not go all HG on us.
Yeah, so I was lying down after I got tired, like I was in bed, and I was just kind of like falling asleep. And it's interesting because like normally on a Saturday night, you hear a bunch of screams, right? There's like just parties, people yelling, people walking by. That particular night it was pretty quiet. Like I heard and like I kind of just dismissed it as the party scream, like when I was dozing off, but it wasn't like I don't know, it didn't seem super unordinary to me, you know, but I was also just like half asleep. And the only other thing I remember that night was, you know, there was like one neighbor that returned home while I was sleeping and closed their door. You know, so I heard like two door shuts, the car door and the apartment door. Another thing I just kind of just missed, and I still don't think that's important. Um, and yeah, that's, you know, that's kind of, you know, the only like,
Why would he find that uninteresting and unrelated? Every little thing that happened that night should be important, I believe. I wonder if he told that to the police. And I still wonder why Inan Hush was subpoenaed by Ann Taylor. And he said it himself that she said, "You're off the hook for now." So what was that about? I wonder what got Ann Taylor into a red flag mode for her to have subpoenaed him. Is it because he kept on changing the screams he heard? Over here he said he just heard a scream and he didn't take it to be much. He thought it was a party scream, but he said something else in the Hidden True Crime, his interview.